मीठे रस से भजोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भजोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। श्री कृष्ण। ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे हुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय
गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः। पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलो श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। नारायण वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण 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 गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम। We will chant from verse number 5th. श्रीभगवानुवाच अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति च मद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावम् त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरम् तन्तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावभावितः तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मरयुध्य च मयि अर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामे वैश्यस्य संशयः अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना परमं पुरुषं दिव्यं याति पार्थानुचिन्तयन् कविं पुराणम् अनुशासितारम् अणोरणीयान् समनुस्मरेद्यः सर्वस्य धातारमचिन्त्य रूपम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् Any experience prarabdha can give. Fate means you have a pattern around you of people, situation to give you a certain experience, which is decided by your past actions. Somebody may have experience of I am being honored, somebody may be dishonored, somebody fate has given him lot of money, some has less money, some has lot of people to serve him, some have no one to serve him. You have a pattern around which, and that pattern is constantly giving you some experience. But please note, experience which the system is giving you is one thing, but what experience you are taking is another thing. If you can differentiate these 2 points, then you start becoming a seeker. I may be insulted, but I don't feel insulted. Insult system is giving is one thing, but I am being insulted is not given by prarabdha. Ramji was insulted, but he never felt I am insulted. This feeling, what feeling will come whether I am insulted? Maybe somebody is honoring you, but I don't feel I am honored. How you will define your I is not in the hands of anybody in this world. if you can assert the freedom of experiencer of I, then you grow over the situation. System has made me rich, but I am rich is not my experience. System had made me poor. I gave the example of Sudama, if you remember. But he didn't have experience that I am poor. Tell me why. Huh? Huh? Loudly? Huh? Heart was full of Krishna. Heart was full of Krishna. Yes, you're right. Because I am Krishna, so how can I be poor? I is totally booked. How can that I be of somebody else? भाई जब हम कृष्ण के हो गए तो हम गरीब कैसे होंगे? तो हम उन्हीं के हो ना, आई तो एक ही होगा हमारा. ये 10 आई तो संसारी बनाते हैं. Worldly people have many eyes. And this making of this is what is called your sadhana. Discovering that my I is either of the Lord or the self, that is called your sadhana. Remember, next birth it is decided by the incomplete I. I am a wife and I am a wife. So when I have a I corresponding to I, you get a body. So your I is corresponding to husband, so you get a body of a man. I love this dog. Now I is associated with dog. So now I will take the dog's body. This has happened with Jad Bharat. Your I becomes the shape. Therefore, be very careful about what you think about I is there. Nobody is forcing you. You are free. If you don't feel that I am poor, you will not be poor. Situation is like that. Mirabai's marriage was done to Raja Bhoj. Interesting thing happened there. Kanyadan started. Pandit said, from now onwards, he is your husband. You won't believe, she already, while marrying, she had her Girdhar Gopal in her lap. She said, already I am married. How can I will marry to another person? So it was quite a fiasco at that time. So firm was her bond. Not that she was child. She was not child at that time. She was matured girl. Her eye was so full that she thought, how can I be of somebody else now? It is just like a girl who gets married and somebody is saying, you married. Simply say, I'm already married. I can't have another husband. Now, this I that you have to make or discover is the whole thing of a spiritual life. Because don't make that I which demands the situation. Generally, any worldly I will demand a situation. I am a wife, I'll demand a worldly husband. I am a husband, I want a wife. I want to be rich, then I want money. I want to go around the world, then I want to travel a lot. I want to study, so you need a teacher. Moment your eyes WRT, world, WRT means with respect to. After that, I have put yourself in a grinding machine. Now that I has to go out and work. This is the I takes the incomplete I takes the rebirth now. It will take the shape now. And if you have many incomplete I, then you will have many rebirths about that. So whole sadhana, whole spiritual science is discovering the I which does not need the world. I don't need a body for fulfillment of that I. Am I right? I want a child, Swamiji, I want a child, I want a child. I am married, but I want a child. And supposing in your fate, child is not there, and you passed away. Now this wanting I has ordered already another situation in the next birth. One person was there, a rich person, but very dharmic person. It happened in Vrindavan, I think. Very religious and very rich also. So, in his house, one child was born. So the father thought, when he was 1 year old on his first birthday, let me feed, I think, 1,000, 5,000, 2,000 some saints. He could afford. So he said, give them the best of the food. So 2,000-3,000 saints, all saints of Vrindavan were called, and long line of saints were there. He was giving clothes, first food, then clothes. Holding that child 1 year, blessing everybody, and that was going on. While he was taking blessings, that child died like that. They were still eating. Those people, those saints were still having the food, and this child passed away. A big problem, whole thing became offshore. Now this question came, he did such a good work. I mean, why this child passed away, and that too unexpectedly, without any disease, without any cause. So they went to Sri Udiya Baba. He said, why this happened? Baba could see many things. He said, in this village one person was there. Well, yes, we know the family. Well, this person wanted to feed 3,000-4,000 saints, but he couldn't manage because of many reasons. To fulfill that desire, he was born in a house which was able to have this faith as well as capacity. And then, moment his desire was fulfilled, his prarabdha was over of being in his house. The same person is born. So that I which wanted to feed, every I wants by objective situation it wants. The whole day you are meeting the desire of the I only. They said, but what happened? Well, no, he passed away only when he gave dakshina. So almost it was over. He wanted to feed all the saints, but his earlier house was not having capacity. Now he fed everybody. Now he with his hands, so dakshina haath dilaya aise karke from the child's hand. After that he saw everybody, he had darshan, he fed and he passed away. But that desire made him come in the womb. He had to go through the pangs of the birth, pangs of the stay in the womb of the mother. He has to stay there for 1 year, and that was over. So it is your incomplete, you have various eyes, and some eye got fulfilled, some eye did not get fulfilled. I was always unhappy as maybe officer. And the office, I was very unhappy person. What promotion I wanted, I didn't get as officer. I was unhappy as a father all the time. Hope I had a good son or a daughter. I was unhappy as a wife. I was unhappy as a husband. As a mother, I suffered a lot, Swamiji. Or I wanted to have a good child. I wanted to have good husband. I wanted to have good wife. Or I wanted to have a teacher. I didn't get any teacher. I got cheater. I didn't get any teacher. In this life, I didn't get a good teacher to teach me anything. You live with your whole eyes. And how this eye is made? By your practice. What is said here? Are you getting the point? This eye is going to take very far away. Don't think it is over after the death of the body. That cranky eye or incomplete eye wanting something will not be over. It will demand its own pound of flesh. वो चुप नहीं होगा. Don't think I am happy, therefore I am good. Know that eye is still sitting. The moment it is insecure, moment it is challenged, then you will see how angry it will be. Wait. Wait. Not that I have changed a lot. It's a very difficult process. Changing, you can drop tea, coffee. You can take out the different dress. But to changing the incomplete and bruised identities are not that simple job. I was always behind. I'm always ahead. When it is said, Abhyas Yog Yuktena Chetasa Nan Nigamina, if you remember yesterday, physical Abhyas, if you remember, has said. Second was emotional Abhyas, where I was given time to tell how we form habits. I mean, whatever a person is only because he has repeated certain thoughts with joy and sorrow. If repetition is not with joy and sorrow, it won't become a habit. Every day you take medicine. You take one capsule you take. Since last 2 years, 3 years. Doctor said, leave it. Okay, I'll leave it. Because enjoyment was not there. At one, you don't say, no, I'm too attached, I cannot leave this capsule, I cannot leave. Because you're not enjoying it. You took it as a medicine. But somebody whom you are living with, moment you start having sorrow and joy with the thought, the repetition of that thought is going to be there. I'm repeating it. With sorrow also, yes. You are habituated to be sorrow, sad with this thought. You have programmed to be sad. Swamiji, I had a very bad childhood. One person was there, engineer, very big engineer, executive engineer, he was there. More than executive, very commanding position he was. So we went there. I said, Bhai, you are such a big engineer, आँख में आंसू टपा-टप. क्या हो गया? Well, I had no father. अच्छा, mother was there. I had no, mother only used to cook roti. We didn't have vegetable also to purchase. We used to go to neighbor to get some pickle. So with pickle and chapati, I have done engineering. सबको आंसू ही आ रहा है भाई. They're talking about pickle, therefore I said. फिर हम चले गए. फिर other person came, same thing he told. And every time he was getting sad on this issue. Neither now mother was there, nor pickle, nor roti. But he was habituated to thinking, okay, I understand it was very touching to know that it was difficult time. But you are habituated to be sad on that. You have made an I which remembers and he loves to be sad. Therefore, many people have sympathy. They sympathize. They have self-sympathy. I have gone through a very bad time once upon a time. ज़्यादा सोचो मत है सही है चुप 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 रहो सबकी अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं यहाँ पे everybody has gone through their own difficult time and you have to go through your own time चुप don't become addict sympathy addict हम बेचारे poor thing everybody had problem. How do you know what problem I had gone through and how do I know what problem you had gone through? But more you have sadness, more that I will become powerful. And you will become, you will feel that nobody understands me. Result of this is this. That, what I have gone through, people are not sensitive so much. They are not understanding. You are sensitive. You don't get oversensitive to all these things. Prarabdha was there, you say it. That time was good time was there and God has taught me through that time. I think I got matured. Finish it. See, little more than that. बड़ा कष्ट है ठीक है अच्छा था good you went through that time. It was important for you to go through that time. That has made you something better. This point is right. You are right, Swami. It has made me better. No, not butter, bitter. I had put on weight. No, that is not it. Bitter. ज़्यादा गुणगान मत करो. There is no sorrow in which there is some future joy is not hidden. There is nothing called graceless sorrow. But it needs a grace to know your grace. If you have the grace to know your grace, then you are graceful. Complete this topic. Don't sing the whole song. Tuti dil wala, broken heart wala. Hai problem, hua tha. It was there. It was important for me to go through it. Nothing to be, very big thing about it. Or, somebody's memory is there. Well, kya, he's such a nice person, very good. You remember is one thing, but you are very happy in remembering that, so you will form an identity regarding that. So today what I am talking was, yesterday was emotional abhyas, today is identity abhyas, which is more dangerous than emotional abhyas. I'll not, what people say, I will not talk to him whole life. Now you are holding two identity. You are now making an identity of disliking. No, it's not that. Now you'll think a lot about that. If you are not talking to somebody too much, then that person will be closer to you. At least by talking, you went out and you free after that. So by not talking, you have made yourself very strongly sad or anti that person. It is said in Mahabharata, Kauravas and Pandavas, whole day they had a fight. Evening time, dinner was common. ये बढ़िया है. इनकी बातचीत नहीं होती तो बात होती थी. They were still talking. Arjun could talk to Karn would talk. ऐसे होता था. Learn from this. You repeat your identity. And as I told you, identity is such, it demands from you. Therefore, don't give too much attention to somebody. Why? Because he will demand that attention all the time. And a time will come when you cannot give attention. Then he will feel like you have changed. You have changed now. Or you will say, I feel so lost. I don't know what to do. Of that hungry identity is not getting its pound of flesh. Only don't use pound of flesh. I am vegetarian. चलो we'll say what pound of mushroom कर देते हैं. Here mushroom is very popular. Mushroom, they say a lot of protein is in mushroom. Well, it doesn't appear good pound of. I think flesh is better. Whole secret of spiritual life is discovering either the identity. You have to practice the claiming the wrong identity and claiming only one identity. I am not basically a father. I am not basically a mother. Bole, don't say such things. Listen that. You are born father or what? Where you are born father? No, it was a bonfire. No, I'm not saying bonfire. You are a born mother. You are a born teacher. We are a born dancer. You came out in the world and dancing in the hospital. Although you say she's a born dancer, she's a born dancer, he's a born singer. थोड़ा investigate करो. Identity always should be, I will act as a mother, then it's okay. If you discover by abhyas, I am of the Lord. Why? Anything which I have has been given by God, and He is the only one who doesn't leave me. He is the only one who has not disappointed me. He is the only one who will not hide anything. He is the only one who has helped me when I was in trouble. He is the only one who will go with me in the next birth. In all the past births of any yogas, He was the only one with me. All the time I have prayed, these people will come and go. They are like the rain. They come and go. The so-called husband, wife, children, chacha, mama, jija, poopa, aja, aji, chala ja, chali ja. So these are, एक आजा है, एक चले जा, चला जाए. ये सब तो ऐसे फुरफुरियाँ हैं, like the dew drop on the leaf. You don't know कब उड़ जाएंगी, सब hollow हैं. They are hollow relations. अच्छा, this is incidentally I am becoming. But really, if somebody was with me and somebody has made any goodness out of me, it was Lord only. उन्होंने ही हमको बनाया है आज जैसे हैं. If any goodness is there, God has molded me. He has, and tomorrow also He will be with me. While I am alone in the road, then also He will be me. Anywhere I am there, He is there. He only guided me everything. Please owe a lot to God and practice the claiming of the right identity through abhyas. This is called, the abhyas of the Satya Aham. Either you say I am Brahman, what? Basically. Don't forget basically. Incidentally, I have to take one role, I have to play the role of a mother, okay, but real mother is not me. Real mother is Durga Ma. I am not the real mother of my child. And who is the mother? Durga Ma is the mother. I am not the real father. Real father is Bhagwan. Tumeo mata cha pita tumeo, you say every time. Not tvam ev, you say. You alone are the mother. Tvam api nahi, you are also mother. He alone is there. And moment you have tuned yourself, it is a question of repetition, I am telling you. When anybody becomes a mother, so that girl is for few days, she is not able to conceive that, I become mother. It takes a time for her to visualize that I have become a mother. कुछ बोल नहीं रहा है. Those who have the experience, or I have become father. बोले, you have become father. I have become father. I am 24. No, you have become father. The church father. Arre nahi bhai, not the church father. You have become father. Dad. Now child is introduced, you feel shy. Mummy is saying, he is your dad. He is looking at you. Say, dad is dead. Not dead. He is no longer dead. Dad, not dead. And by listening, dad, dad, you also repeat to yourself, I am the father. You go to the school. Well, who are you? I am the father of this, Mr. Rakesh. I am the father. I am the mother. You slowly repeat that identity. You are not born with that. Are you getting my point? We get the title of Brahmachari, Brahmacharni. So first day when we are given the sannyas, we still remember our old name. We don't forget our old name. My name before becoming a Brahmachari was Pakodi Chand Bholchand. People used to call me PC and FC. So, don't joke like that, it's not possible. So when I became a Brahmachari and somebody called me Brahmachari ji, of that it was not responding. Because that identity was not yet formed. Similarly, when I took sannyas after that somebody said, hi Swami Abhedananda, I will not respond. Why? That identity was not strong. You have to do abhyas that. You have to sign many times. I still remember first mail I typed when I got sannyas and I wrote Brahmachari. It took time to write my new name. I still wrote the Brahmachari and already sent now. Ab kya kare yaar? That day only, one day back I got sannyas and somebody said, congratulations, you got sannyas and all this. I was saying, okay, thank you very much. And वो आइडेंटिटी स्ट्रांग ही नहीं हुई. फिर हमने कहा यार इसमें हैबिट थी, वही आइडेंटिटी पुरानी वाली थी, ओल्ड आइडेंटिटी. फिर हमने लिख दिया अपना नाम पुराना, सेंड भी कर दिया. अब देन आई सर यार हम तो स्वामी हैं, ये कहाँ से नाम डाल दिया. So the abhyas is there. Please externalize your other identities of father, mother, child and internalize the God by repetition of what He has given you and who will help you really, who will change your destiny, who will do the best for you, who is the one who will take care of you, who will give the food and shelter to you, who will take you to the next good birth. Somebody is there, and that identity is not with respect to the world. If you have not done this, lot of problem will be there. My son is not, God will see. My son, God will see. He is the first father. I'm a acting father. I'm a care of father. De facto, he is a father. I'm not a real father. Really, I am his only. यही भक्त होते हैं. Therefore, Lakshman ji said, when Ram ji said, Bhai Lakshman, Ayodhya is orphan. Our two brothers are not there in Ayodhya. I have to go to the forest. See, Guru is there. Mother Kaushalya is there. Father is in a very bad state. You don't go with me. Who will look after them? It is the dharma of a child to look after the father, mother. I'm just telling you the gist. Lakshman ji's very golden lines are Guru Pitu Mat Na Janu Kahu. Guru Pitu Mat Na Janu Kahu. Bole, I don't know father, I don't know mother. I don't know any teacher other than you. Kaho subhavnath patiyahu. I have no relation with anybody. When I don't feel related, how can I serve them? I'm not the student of Swadharma now. Param Dharma ke adhikari ho gaya wo. You have practiced to say, I am his disciple, 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 I am a disciple, I am his disciple. It is a practice. I am this, I am this. This is called Abhyas Yoga Yuktena. Please note, what you feel identity, that will demand and that will receive. If I feel I am really father, then you should behave like properly with me, okay? I am your father. I am a son, so I have to do something. You respond depending on what you think about yourself. And when you think, no, I am of the God. अच्छा, अब भगवान को हमने दे दिया, मुनि के हमारा किसी से कोई संबंध नहीं है. Then you will say, सीताराम 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 कहिए, जाहि विधि राखे राम, ताहि विधि रहिए. जिंदगी की डोर सौंप हाथ दीनानाथ के, महलों में राखे चाहे झोपड़ी में वास्ते. Well, let him keep in the forest, let him keep in the cottage, let him keep in the palace. Because क्यों, अब हम तो उनके हो गए ना, वो जैसे रखे रखे. Let him keep as he wants. What is your work? Just, अब तो हम उनके हैं, so I have to do everything for him. Please note, this identity was, this is what Meera had. मोरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, दूसरो न कोई. She says in one bhajan, you know, Holi was there. Keno sang khelo Holi, piya chhod gaye hain akele. Well, whom to play Holi with? Holi is there, therefore I am saying. Holi is on 14th? हाँ? यहाँ होली नहीं होती, कुछ नहीं होली होती. केनो संग खेलू होली, पिया छोड़ गए अकेले, भोजन बसन नीक नहीं लागे. Only I don't like because he is not there, my husband is not there, whom to play holy with. At one place she will say, कहो तो भगवा वेश पहनो, कहो तो लहंगा चुनरी. Because you are my husband, as you like I will do. If you say I'll put on akar robe, if you say I'll put on lehenga chunri. If you say I will open my hair, कहो तो छिटकारा केस, कहो तो मोतियन मांग भराऊं, or if you say I can put some pearls on my head, whatever you say. So when your identity is one of the Lord, then only your sadhana can be good. Then, and this is made by your abhyas. Abhyas of constantly seeing. After taking food, the abhyas should be, thank you Bhagavan for giving me the food. I hope you are following this. So, whole Swadharma to Param Dharma is changing the number of my introduction to one introduction. Two real and equal introduction will always create tussle and fight and new birth. हमारा कोई परिचय नहीं है. And therefore brahmachari is head is shaved. Tuft is there. Head is shaved means all attachment has been shaved. Now only attachment is with the guru only. There is one tuft is there. Shikha is there. And when sannyas is given, that is also removed. Now you see guru in yourself only. You are not, even if you are not there, it is fine. You have grown up now. Abhyasayo. See, so one was physical abhyas, other was emotional, third was intellectual, and fourth is identity abhyas. Okay? They also want to listen. Some mosquito has come. Hello? Hari Om? Sit somewhere and listen. And get out of this body. Param Purusham Divyam. And therefore, you know what sannyas earlier days used to go away. We don't ask what is your father's name, what you do. Why? He has already dropped all his He has dropped the practice of thinking as a son, as a daughter, as a father. He's not practiced that. उसकी practice चली गई. How many sisters you have? How many brother? He's not thinking about it. He will not say my sister, my brother. Now he has dissolved those identities. हमारी बस एक ही responsibility. He will not do sharadd etc. फादर ही नहीं श्राद्ध किसका करेंगे? परमम पुरुषम दिव्यम. So chetasa nanugamina is constantly fixing the mind on one direction. And anuchintayan, please note, in 7th shlok anusmaran is there. In 8th shlok anuchintayan is there. If you remember that. If you see both the words, well, I am seeing only you. No. So, in anusmaran, smaran is something, chintan is something. I don't know what is all these things. And anusmaran means, anusmaran is based on the God, 7th shlok. There is the bal of the God in your smaran. And anuchintan is, there is bal of your bal in chintan. So he attains paramam. Paramam means absolute. Purusham, purnatvat purusha. Divyam means self-effulgent. Please know this is all about kramukti. He will go to Brahmolok and then he will attain that. ठीक है? हाँ, ये देखो आप, you have now, what is, therefore never talk in yourself as you talk in the world. When I say out, I say, who are you? I say, I'm the son of such and such. I'm husband of such and such, or I'm child of such and such. When you do in the world. But when you are alone, at that time, never talk as a son to yourself. You say, I'm the God's person. But he did not give me that thing what I wanted. But you are not meant for taking anything from him. This is God's world. Let us take whatever he has given. I have no relation with anybody other than the God. I am only Krishna's. I am only Rama's. हमें कुछ चाहिए भी नहीं. If Bhagwan does not give me, I am fine. He wants to kill me, let him kill me. He wants to love him, love. People are praising. I know Bhagwan was your praise only. You only gave that thing to me that people were praising me today. When you chat to yourself or you talk to yourself as a devotee, as someone who belongs to, then that firmness of devotional personality comes, that only one personality is there. Then rebirth is not, because there is no demander of something. Shishyaste ham shadimam. But we think, he misbehaved with me. I liked it. He did not do that. I told him, you are again coming back. The issue with which you become sad becomes very, very strong identity with the sad issue. The issue with person with which you become angry becomes very close to you. The person with which you have passion and lust, that becomes very close to you. The person with which you become very happy, that becomes close to you. So it will demand more. It will demand and it will expect that I should work for him in this manner. You become very insistent when you have worldly identities, only without God entities. Because you are not able to drop it. And situation wants to drop the identity. Situation doesn't want all the time live as a husband only. All the time. You have another role. You have another role. Live as a father all the time. No, you have something else to do. I have to do puja. You can't be father of Bhagwan Ram. I have to do jap. You need another identity for doing jap. If you don't have a real godly introduction about yourself, you will be unsafe. You will be sad. You will be lonely. You will be alone. You will be lost. When things are lost, I am not there. Because that abhyas was not there of what I am really. Say yes at least. Well, yes, I am tired actually. Since 10 days I am listening. Abhyas has become more of. So abhyas yoga yuktena chetasana nigamina. Paramam Purusham Divyam. I told you, na, one person was there, his wife passed away. His friend came to console him. He said, see, this happens in the world. Anybody who is born, he passes away. But he kept on crying. Now, seeing him, this friend who came to console, he started crying. Ultimately, situation got out of control. Now, he cried so much that whose wife had passed away. Now, he started consoling him. He said, see, my wife passed away. Why are you crying so much? You came to console me, and but why are you so out of control? Why are you falling down? You are fainting. I did not faint, my wife passed away. But you are fainting. कैसी कैसी सिचुएशन आ जाती है. ऐसा कुछ भी मत करो आप. That you have to pay for what you are thinking. ठीक है ना? And therefore, sannyas, when he goes, he has nothing in his hand, no address, no introduction. He will take food from 5 houses. If he doesn't get, he will drink glass of water, and with the hand as a pillow, he may sleep somewhere or he may be somewhere. When will I get next food? God only knows. Whom will you meet tomorrow? I don't know. He is not disorganized. He is transorganized. Well, what is this? He has transcended being organized. You need an organization. When you are a finite, he has grown over that. एक ही हम हैं, हम भगवान की हैं. सब कुछ any sort. Therefore, it is said, if you have to cry, cry for God. If you have to be happy for God. If you have to complain, complain with God. Don't complain to me. Complain with God. Who is that God whom I have to think about? That is in the next slok, very popular slok. I have read it, but again we will chant it. Shall we chant again? एक बार और पाठ कर लेते हैं. Okay. So much to chant. Some are very they are called lazy chanters. Not you are. You are all very good now. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram. Please raise the volume. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram. Anuranyan Samanasmaredya. Sarvasya Dhataram Achintya Rupam. Aditya Varnam Tamasaf Parasta. Kavim. One should not chant as the last on the deathbed is chanting. It should not be like that. So there should be some bal in the chanting. Bale antim shlok. So Kavim Puranam. Bhagavan is mentioned as Kavi. Who is that God? Krant Darshinam Kavim. Who Krant Darshi means who can see Bhut, Bhavishya, past, future, last birth, last to last birth. Each day of your life he can reproduce. If you say, Bhagavan, I was born in, say, 17th September 75, I was born. Acha. Tell me, 23rd June 91, how was my day? He will produce it. Thank God he doesn't show to others. उसको बोलते हैं कवि. He knows everything of the past, everything of the future, all your vasanas, all your reactions. Kavim. This comes in Ishavasya also. So there are 8 descriptions are there, Kavim. Therefore, One guru was there. He gave one bird to his disciple. He said, go and kill where nobody is there. Kill the bird where nobody is there. Other also he gave the same another bird. He said, kill where nobody is there. So first disciple came immediately. He said, I killed. Where? Only there was nobody there. The second came. He said, why didn't you kill? Still the bird is in your hand, alive. He said, there was no place where God was not watching me. So sorry, there is no place. He said, you are my successor. And other was the son. He said, you are not successor because you're not conscious of existence of God. That you are under surveillance, you are watched, your thoughts are watched, your attitude is watched, your faith is watched, your sankalp is seen, your past is seen. Imagine somebody knows your whole past, how much humble you will be after him. And he has to give you fruit. How much humility will be there in front of that person who knows every good, bad thing about you, and he will give you the fruit. In front of judge, how the prisoner is, convict is folding his hands. He is giving one decision. And he has to give you money, he has to give you guru, he has to give you everything. How much humility is required then? He knows what you have thought, what you have done, what ill thoughts are there, what duty is there, where you have taken something not given. Everything he knows. Good, bad, worse, very good. And then I need the best. Well, Swamiji, we are not matching. We are not compatible. You may not be compatible nature-wise, but prarabdha-wise you are very compatible. Your fruit of action, he is meant to give you. He is the best person in the cosmos to give you the fruit that you are getting. Why? If I meet God, I'll fight with him. Acha. Now he gave that. But he knows what you should get. Either God is moody. He is also sun ki jhakki. भगवान राम ने ऐसा क्यों किया? चुप, बहुत चुप. Nothing is under control in talking about Bhagwan Ram. So Kavim. When you are aware that God is knowing me, everything he knows me, acceptability of the situation is more. You know why? You feel maybe now it is a difficult time. You have heard, अच्छा ही होगा, जो होता अच्छा होता है. Everything will be fine in due time. ठीक हो जाएगा. I'm going through a very bad time. I think there is a best hidden in the verse. Don't worry about that. Don't worry, there is something hidden here. I have prayed to Bhagwan and he will do something, don't worry. My prayer has never been a vain. I really have prayed with a very melted heart. Every day I pray. Bhagwan जरूर हमारी बात सुनेंगे. He knows my heart. Therefore somebody accuses you and you are not wrong and he says you did like that. And you try to explain, no, this was not what I did. I had no intention of doing like that. He said, no, you did like that. Or you only one, you did like that. As only 2-3 people came, well, why did you do? I did not do. Neither I thought like that. He's just blabbering like that. And ultimately when you come in your room, what you say? God only knows. God only knows what I did and what I thought. Let everybody say. And that thought gives you a lot of peace and consolation. And the whole world may be against you also. You feel, no, I had not done anything like that. In this issue I did not think also like that. What you are saying, I have never thought also like that. हमने सोचा भी नहीं था ऐसा. You cry, but you say no. And really one day you come out clean and speckless, immaculate. And supposing somebody is praising and you are wrong, at your mind you will always think, see, although they are praising, but sorry God, I think I will get the punishment of what I have done wrong. Kavi, Krantadarshi. This is no. Who knows the future? God knows the future. God knows your DOD, date of death. Not DOB, that only you know. Bob, you know Dob. But God, you don't know. Date of death, you don't know. God knows. God knows how you will pass away. By heart attack, by any disease. Well, I just want to pass. You just not a farm that you can feel I just want to pass away by flu. It is not in your hand. Yet fruit of action will be there. Achha, I don't want cancer, etc. Who is asking you? Is it not that Pankaj is asking, will you eat or not? You said, no, you will not. Which date you will pass away? What time is you pass away? Who will be around you when you will pass away? Achha, whether you will be, you will have Guru or not in that time. Which will be your last satsang? Which will be last time we will meet each other? There will be what satsang will be last meeting. It happens, bhai. Last time, supposing your mother is not their father, it happens that last time we had talked on this. That last you don't forget. Last time when you talked, you don't forget that last. One day will be your last puja. One day will be your last mala jap. One day you will chant Gita chapter last time. If I say chant correctly, you don't know which is the last. Last time also you chanted wrongly. One day will be the, last time you will bow down to the temple. I'm very, my heart becomes sore, Swamiji. Sure? Not sure. Sore. Who knows? God knows. Whom you meet. Will you get liberation or not? No, this I know. No. I don't need God to tell. On this regard, I'm sure. I will take another birth, maybe I will start learning Sanskrit first thing. This birth I am outdated for that. Maybe next birth I will start fresh. My dear, somebody around you is there. Around you, when I say in and around you, he knows everything about you. Will it not that you will be humble towards them? Will it not that you will be more, surrender towards him? Kavim. The next word is Puranam. Puranam doesn't mean Bhagavad Puran. Purat Apinava, who is oldest and newest. That means he is beyond time. God is not outdated. God is not new. God is coming in the 22nd century. Old one is retiring. Now new God is coming. He is handing over all to them. Old one is handed over to me. To him tomorrow he is taking oath. New Hanumanji is coming now. Old one is gone. Not that. New Ramji will come. Then Satyji saw, turned. All Ramji, Sitaji, Lakshmanji were same. All other were changing. When she was taking the vesh of a Sita. Puranam. अब बताओ आपके लिए क्लोज नहीं होगा भगवान? Why I got this disease, maybe Bhagavan only knows. Nothing is accident here. All are incident. There are solid reason behind situations. But Bhagavan has put a big curtain on that. I don't know. Well, why I should know it? If you know, you will be lost in the past and you will get depressed. You don't know what you will do after that. This bird's memory itself is troubling you so much. If you know that last birth I had killed somebody, therefore this food is there, then you will be so sad and so repentant on that. Puranam Anushasitaram. Third word, please see. Anushasitaram means Jagataha Prashasitaram. He has meant the rule enforcer. Earth will be like that. Moon, you have to complete. Otherwise, Ekadashi will be late. Complete. Ekadashi will last. Have to complete this round around the earth. Acha? Anushasitaram. Everything has a law. Please note, this law is there. What? I dropped this flower. It has fallen down. Only gravitational law. If law is there, there has to be law maker and law enforcer. Then only law is maintained. Like the countries like that. Laws are there. There is no law enforcer. You can do anything. Then anarchy is there. Somalia it will become. Law maker and law enforcer. If law enforcer is not there in the school, college, principal is not there, or teacher is not there, then see what the students do. If tough student principal is there, then you see strong law enforcer is there. So all laws are very tight laws here. Law of rain, law of evaporation, magnetic laws, electrical laws, law of fruit of action, law of charity. Will I give a lot of charity? No. Come here. How much you earn? How much you earn, out of which how much you give? And was it black or white? Well, that also comes in the fruit of action. Of course. Can't I make the black white? How much you earn? You had 5 crore and you gave 1 lakh rupees or 1 lakh rand, 100,000. Now get my point. He has 5 crore means, kitna ho gaya? 50 million rands. 50 million rand you have, supposing. And 50 million rand you have, and you are giving 100,000 rand. And everybody is saying, wow, what a donation he gave. But their law is saying something else. Law of charity says 10% of all your income should go in charity. 10%, what will I have? 90% you have? Law is there. Emotional laws are there. Somebody gives you, you're not hungry, and somebody gives you food, you won't be angry. Well, you gave me food. I'll be angry on you. This anger also comes on a certain person. Not everybody you can be angry. He is enforcer of laws. देखते हैं क्या करते हैं. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram. Understood, no? Understand the Ishwaratva. Acha? I have seen most of the people who try to be very smart, very cunning, too clever. They have a big fall in their life. They don't rise. Very rich people I have seen who have totally lost everything. Law of ego is there. Law of ego breaking is also there. Everything is law. And how shall I live? Please follow the laws. Rather, Bhagavan himself is law. Therefore, his name in Vishnu Sahasranam is Niyama. He is the law. So when I surrender to law, it is surrendering to God. If I have got something, I have to give it back. This is the law. You know, Karna had golden armor on his chest, if you remember. Nobody could penetrate the arrow. So Indra came in the guise of a Brahmin. And he was a big Dani who could give anything. So he said, can you give me? So he cut like that and gave away. Whole chest was bleeding. It's the feet of Indra in the guise of Brahman. It got stuck up. And then Akashvani happened that give him equivalent thing. This is the law. Nobody is saying, Anushasitaram. Firm laws are there. Well, he is doing bad, still he is running. Wait for the time. He is enjoying his punya. Let it exhaust. Then you'll see what will happen. He can shield, she can shield. But that law will find its way to take its own course. Nobody can protect anybody. And if somebody is right, nobody can harm anybody. Anushasitaram, Anuraniyan, he is subtler than the subtlest. That is not, cannot be objectified. Now next word. Next word, huh? कोई बोलते नहीं. Sarvasya dhataram. Bhashka writes, Pranibhyo vibhaktaram vibhijadataram. He gives the fruits of action to each person. That means he is omniscient and he is omnipotent. He knows what fruit is there. Because action has so many inner components, it's difficult to find out. Supposing somebody is feeding, what is the fruit of feeding him? Why? What was his faith? What was his intention? How much he earned? How much he fed? How long he stood? With what? Somebody's, rich person was there. So outside somebody knocked on the window. Arey bhai, kya hai? So he had orange. Le, bhag yahan se, chal. I've seen all these things. Now he will get the fruit of offering the orange, but also he will get the bad fruit of giving with insult and tiraskar. Bhai, mat do tiraskar mat karo na, uski bhi, you don't know whose situation will become what. Anushasitaram, dhataras, this is dhata, he gives. Acha, bole he did not serve his mother last birth. Give him a very cranky wife. Whole life she will trouble him. How long shall we give? Bole give 65 years. 65-year cranky wife. Chitragupta said, sure sir, yes. He always insulted his mother. Not once he pressed the feet. 45 years he lived and troubled her a lot. Her mother slept while crying. Now that woman will make him cry. He will not get a proper food also. Give him. Okay, give him lot of money. Why? He used to feed the cows a lot. Go seva he has done quite a bit. Give him a lot of money. Okay, lot of money. Give him diabetes and ulcer. Both, sir. Yes, because he never fed anybody. Give him also. So ना थोड़ा blood pressure डाल दो. बहुत हाई डालो. एक आध स्ट्रोक करवाओ बीच में. But why, sir? Because, he was the one, he took away somebody's wealth once upon a time. That fruit is in this. That person was after him, but he didn't give back. इसका blood pressure हाँ डाल लो. High, very high. Let it be always above 175 by 110. No medicine should work. Give him very good son. Okay, sir. But he should live only for 25 years. After that, he should pass away. ऐसे ही होता है कर्म. I'm just giving a model. अच्छा, हाँ. Give this person other दूसरा निकालो भाई, दूसरा जीव ला, जल्दी करो जरा. Time is getting over. निकालो, हाँ. Give him very beautiful face. Very nice hair, very nice nose, everything. Why? He has worshipped this God here. Who's God? He has worshipped Lakshmi Devi, Saraswati Devi, and he has worshipped there. So make him the most beautiful person of that time. Acha, give him a lot of money. Why? He chanted Vishnu Sahasranam every day. Achha. He never spoke loudly. Listen, to give him the best teacher of that time. Why? Because every day he chanted Guru Gita. He never said harshly anybody. Saints always heard. He gave lot of food. Achha, when he eat, let many people around him to feed. ऐसे नहीं एक्सीडेंट है कोई. Let him Guru be all the time with him. इसको गुरु का साथ दो पूरे समय. Give him lot of love from the Guru. But he will have a paralytic hand. Sir, paralytic hand? Yes. Because in that birth, in last birth, what had happened? He had hit his wife and her hand broke forever. And in the broken hand he had beaten. How long will be there? This will be 15 years. 15-year paralytic hand. Yes. I'm just giving example. Behind every fruit of action that you have, there is a corresponding many things. Every action is not a physical action. When I am donating something, there is a sankalp. Bhale gareeb hai, de do yaar isko. How much was sankalp? What was the intention? How long you did the action? Who had blessed it? Who has not blessed it? What was your skill? हम तो complain करते हैं, I did not have this, I did not have. He has, but I don't have. He gets opportunity, I don't get. उसका कर्म होगा अच्छा भाई. सर्वस्य धातारम. किसी को भिखारी बना दिया. Footpath is there for him to sleep. When I sometimes go to Haridwar and all these places, I saw one person was there, body, boils were there, like whole body had boils, face. खूब तड़प रहा था. Then natural question comes, what he had done. When they beat somebody, they burn somebody, they shoot somebody, they don't know. अब तो हमको लगता है what is happening? कुछ तो नहीं हो रहा है. The criminal is absconding, you say. Nobody can abscond from him. And somebody may be there, like Gurudev is there. He got love from Swami Shivanand, love from Tapovan Maharaj. दोनों से ही बहुत प्यार मिला उनको. And also he got lot of seva from. He did lot of seva to both of them. किसी किसी को बहुत अच्छा रहता है, किसी को सत्संग मिलता है. Somebody morning has Guru darshan, some he has maid darshan, some has what is it called dog darshan, some have Shivji's darshan. Some are in the morticians. Mortician is there, she are making the face beautiful of a dead person, stitching here and there. They are called mortician, not beautician. Mortician, पता नहीं क्या कर्म किया था डेड बॉडी से, रोज सिलाई कर रहे हैं वो. How do they eat food? I don't know, but they are very comfortable. ये भी कर्म है. Somebody is there, no disease I have seen. Somebody is there, family life is good, the spiritual life is good. क्यों? अपने माँ को रोज खाना हाथ से खिलाते थे. Every day he was chanting. Every day he was serving his teacher. 40 years he has pressed the feet of his teacher. 40 years. 40 years. He never slept unless teacher had slept. He got up before him. Never irritated him. Fruit बढ़ा जाएगा. कोई तो है ना, there is somebody to see. Or accident is going on. I think I can do anything, but no, sir. You are going to get it as per your actions, as per your intention, as per your attitude, as per your understanding. And therefore, so varied fruits are there. Why? Varied karma is there. What I am doing, you will not do. What you are doing, I am not doing. What she is doing, he is not doing. What bhav I have, you don't have. What you have, I don't have. Lot of complexities are there in our mind with the same action. In the same way. Anushasitaram sarvasya dhataram chintya rupam. He cannot be objectified. Aditya varnam tamasaf parastat. He is of the nature of effulgence beyond darkness. We will see tomorrow. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.